So we know that laughter is indeed a universal language and comedy the best way to unite, so it gives us the greatest honour, privilege, pleasure to offer a very hearty South African welcome to Archie Maddocks, award-winning British comedian straight out of London. We even rolled out the red carpet. We brought our own entourage for you, sir. Archie, welcome to South Africa. Thanks for battling through the traffic this morning. We've been waiting for months for this rain, so we're really happy to have it here, but even more so to have you here. So welcome to the country.
Thanks for having me, man. I'm enjoying it.
I'm so glad. Now, you know, when you think competitions and comedy, I mean, could there be more pressure? But you've won out in a couple of those instances. How do you approach competitive comedy?
I think it's just luck, really. It's just, I don't think comedy should be competitive. I think it negates the whole laughter thing, because, you know, you're competing against your friends and you like them, you think they're funny, but at the same time you want them to fail so that you're the funniest one. Just go out and hope. That's all I do every night, is I just hope. I don't understand why people laugh at what I say, but I don't question it. That's basically it.
I'm beginning to understand that, even from our brief interaction this morning, man.
Now, Archie, I love asking people that are not from South Africa, what did you know about South Africa before you got here? Yeah. And then what were your observations when you finally were here?
Well, I spent the week in Johannesburg before, which is a very different beast to Cape Town.
Very different,
my perception of South Africa was, before I came out here, people just kept saying to me, "Don't get murdered."
Oh my gosh! Whoa!
That was pretty much it. So they just kept saying, "Watch out, watch out."
Don't die.
Don't. And I'm 28. I haven't been murdered once.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So far, it's gone
life
all
goals.
right.
Tick that box.
But no, we thought it's quite a nice place after seeing the World Cup, or District 9, that's the other thing that we have, so I think there might be aliens running about. I wasn't too sure what to expect, but no, I've been enjoying it. It's been cool.
So good.
It's been
alive and well and breathing. Yes. Okay, awesome.
I love that. I can see your morning breakfast TV governor just flashing above your head as you talk about all of these things.
Yeah.
How would you pitch yourself as a comedian? What can we look forward to? I know you're going to be headlining at the Cape Town Comedy Club later today. How do you approach your set when coming to a new country with all this new comic fodder?
With great trepidation. In Johannesburg, I saw how far I could push them, which I probably will try and do in Cape Town, and then wind down and just be nicer and nicer and nicer. But I will make as many observations about South Africa as I can straight off the bat to try and get people on sides.
And Cape Townians will give you stick. They'll give it right back.
Oh, so yeah? Good. I like that.
But you look very much like one of us, so I don't think that, you know, unless you start speaking, they'll be like, he's our boy. Thank you so much, Archie, for making it through this morning and, of course, joining us. Now, you can catch Archie as he explores more of South Africa during his headlining stint. Is there anything that, like, you know, the audience can look out for, in particular with regards to your comedy? Because I think that everybody loves the Cape Town Comedy Club, so what's going to stand out there?
For me, I do good voices.
All right. Like impressions?
Like little impressions and stuff.
Okay.
I could do a good Johannesburg Ian accent.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Could you give us a taster?
I could only say one word, because every time I get into an Uber there, they go, "Where you from, man?" And I go, "I'm from London." They go, "Oh, Queen Elizabeth," every single time.
Oh, you gotta love them, though.
Yeah, no, it was fun for me.
And, you know, you kind of have a Trevor Noah-esque look to you,
you
know?
Okay.
What do you think of him, of course, because he's like the funniest man in South Africa, doing so well overseas. Have you heard his comedy? Have you seen him live?
I've worked with Trevor before.
Have you?
Yeah, in London. Yeah, and yeah, no, he's very good. Well, you know, he's a superstar.
Of course.
And yeah, he's doing very well. He's doing big things. I hope he keeps doing what he's doing, because it's working.
Absolutely.
No, completely. And I think, you know, when you talk about you all sharing the same experience, you support each other. So much of your material comes from each other. Not to say that you're kind of stealing material, but what is funny in the world at the moment. And I think...
Well, some people will think it's funny, and then other people... There's been some times in England when I've said something that has worked, and I've clearly got back people going, "Not funny, mate. Don't enjoy that.
No.
Leave. Go away." Like, all right, sorry.
Where's the roughest audience that you've had to embrace or stand up to?
The roughest would be a place in Kent where I can't quite remember the name of it. I think it might have been Medway or Margate, somewhere like that in Kent, East England, which is where there's a lot of UKIP voters, which I don't know if you guys know who UKIP are.
We've been following the story, yeah.
They're the anti-immigration people who want to give Britain back to the British, who, of course, there's no such thing.
Yeah.
And a guy told me if I didn't make him laugh in 30 seconds, he was going to stab me.
Whoa!
I didn't make him laugh, but he did not stab me. So.
And you were worried about coming to South Africa. I think you're fine, you're fine. Well, if you want to catch Archie Maddocks, you can do that. He's headlining at the Cape Town Comedy Club this week at the V&A Waterfront. And for tickets, you can visit capetowncomedyclub.com. But it's time to get some of that ting, 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 ting in our lives, yes.